Hello everyone, today I'll be explaining the implementation of Dijkstra's algorithm to compute the shortest path. The learning objective is to understand how to find the shortest path from a source to the destination. Now, in order to transfer the packets from a source host to the destination host, the network layer must determine the path or the route that the packets are to follow. This is the job of the network layer routing protocol. As the heart of any routing protocol is the routing algorithm that determines the path for a packet from source router to the destination router. Now, given a set of router with the links connecting the routers, routing algorithm finds a good path from a source router to the destination router. Now, this Dijkstra's method, which you have already learnt in theory related to the link state algorithm, it's a method of computing the shortest path. It's a static routing algorithm. It involves building a graph of the subnet with each node of the graph representing a router and each arc representing the communication line or a link. Now, to find the route between a pair of routers, the algorithm finds the shortest path between them on the graph. This Dijkstra's algorithm finds the solutions for the shortest path problems only when all the edge weights are non-negative on a weighted directed graph. Here the matrix is used for the calculation is distance, and each node is labeled with its distance from the source node along the best known path. Initially, no paths are known, so all the nodes are labeled with infinity. As the algorithm proceeds, the paths are found and the labels may change. A label may either be tentative or permanent. Initially, all the nodes are tentative, and once it is discovered the shortest possible path to a node is got, it is made permanent and never be changed. Now, let us see about how does the Dijkstra's algorithm works. Now, this is the programming part. Here, first infinity is defined with the largest value, as it is told initially the distance which is not directly reachable, not the immediate neighbors, then those distances will be entered as infinity, and max is entered with 10 to indicate about the adjacency matrix or the number of entries, number of nodes that we are considering. It's maximum. And this Dijkstra is a function later which will be called, which is initialized here. Next, here the program starts with the matrix defined, then I, J, N and U. Number of nodes are written with n, which can be at the maximum 10. Here for the example, we'll be considering an example with the 5 nodes. Since we cannot draw the network here, we'll be writing it in terms of a matrix with the distance from 0 to 0, 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, 0 to 4 node. So it will be a 5 cross 5 matrix. And then those adjacency matrix values will be entered in a matrix form, which will be showing it later. And also starting node, we have to consider a starting node. From that starting node to every other node, the distance will be calculated. So for example, if the starting node is 0, to every other node the distance will be calculated. And then we have GNU. This is the function which is called Dijkstra, which was defined earlier, where G is the adjacency matrix, N is the starting node, N is the number of nodes, and U is the starting node. So based on this, here this is the function which was defined there. This is called here, and the function is written here. This is the function. So this same G, N and start node. So these are the parameters which are defined. So first is a cost matrix, then is the distance, and this tells about the predecessor. And we have a visited node, count, minimum distance, next node, ij. These are the variables used. So initially, since we have I and j parameters here, so here I cross j matrix set as here it is a if the number of nodes entered are 5, it will be a 5 cross 5 matrix. If initially what is done is if Gij equal to 0, initially cost is defined as infinity, else the cost takes the value which is equal to Gij. Cost values are taken. So this is what the first step which will be followed. So if the cost matrix value is 0, Gij values, then the cost matrix value is written as infinity, then the same value will be written. Next, what is done is distance will be calculated. So when the distance are calculated, distance will be written for each and every node with respect to the cost matrix. It is here we consider now with respect to distance of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which will be cost of start node to I. That means here the Dijkstra algorithm find the distances from 0 to 0, 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, 0 to 4. So it is start node is, since it is 0, it is cost of 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, and pre of I is the previous node, which is considered to be the start node here initially, and visited node we consider it as 0. As in when we visit the node, this value will be changed from 0 to 1. Later we'll explain it by taking an example. Okay, now distance of start node is 0 initially, and visited of start node is 1. Okay, so initially distance of 0 is 0 and visited of 0 is 1, and since we are moving into the node, we change the visited value will be 1, count is made 1. Now initially, while the count is less than n minus 1, we have to have till the all those nodes are traced, minimum distance will be initially kept infinity. Then we will be updating the values of the minimum distance, and thus finally we arrived at the answer. Let us consider now this example. So 0 to 1, then we have 0 to 2, 0 to 3, 0 to 4. This algorithm finds the distance. So 0 to 1 should be 4, 0 to 2 minimum is 3, distance is 7, 0 to 3 is 8, and 0 to 4 is 15. So this should be the final answer. So take down all of you this figure. With respect to this figure, I'll explain you the different procedure, how the algorithm works, then we'll see the output. So let us go back to the program. So with respect to this program here, what we can see is that here adjacency matrix, when it is asked to enter the adjacency matrix, it is we take the values here Gij. That means we'll be entering the values of this in the form of a matrix. So the matrix value will be 0, then 4, then it is 0 to 2, which is nothing but it is 0 to 2 is not reachable, so you will be writing it as infinity or 100. Next 0 to 3 is reachable 8, 0 to 4 is not reachable directly, so we write it as infinity. Similarly, the matrix second row will be 1 to 2, first is 1 to 0, which is 4, 1 to 2 is 3. Similarly, 1 to 3 is not directly reachable, infinity. 1 to 4 is not directly reachable, infinity. Third row, it is 2 to 0 is infinity, 2 to 1 is 3, 2 to 2 is direct, it is 0, 2 to 3 is 4, 2 to 4 is not reachable, infinity. In the similar way, it is written, which are directly reachable, the same cost matrix value will be written, which are directly not reachable, for that infinity value is entered. That is how we write. Next we have what we do is here, once the matrix values are entered, starting node is entered. So the starting node is here. We are considering example, considering the starting node as 0th node. So with respect to the 0th node, this Dijkstra algorithm is called. In this algorithm, what is done is, with respect to dist of 0, dist of 1, dist of 2, dist of 3, dist of 4, these values are, number of nodes are 5. So I value is from 0 to 4. So these values are written, first updated. So we get the initial values as with respect to the program. Initially all the nodes values are written as dist of 0, dist of 1, all are initially the values that we write with the distance that we enter will be the distance that will be from the cost matrix. It is cost of start node of I. That means it is cost matrix 0 0 0 1 is distance of 1. That means now we are concentrating only on the first row of the cost matrix, that is only the distance from 0 to 0, 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, 0 to 4. Those are entered as dist of 0 1 2 3 4. Then the predecessor, those value will be the start node. For initial node it will be 0. Visited of 0 is also 0. First let us see this for dist of 0. Similarly it is written for dist of 1, dist of 2, dist of 3 and dist of 4. So visited of all will be zeros. Now let us start. Dist of start node, initially it is 0. Now visited of 0 is made 1 and count is made 1. While the count is less than n minus 1, that means 4, minimum distance is initially infinity. So the minimum distance is infinity. For the first iteration, now consider here the minimum distance is made as infinity, and here what we do is here consider now the first now here start node is 0, all this is told. Now consider the first iteration. For the first iteration here what happens is I is 0. Initially when the I is 0, what happens is when it moves inside this loop, here you can see in the Dijitra's algorithm, understand this properly, minimum distance is made infinity, I will be now 0. When I is 0, distance of 0, if it is less than infinity, it checks. Distance of 0 is however 0, so this condition will be true, and also it checks not of visited of I. That means visited of 0 is now made 1. So not of 1 will be 0. That means when AND operation is performed, if condition fails. So for the if condition to be true now, if of this condition should be true, that means AND operation will be true only if both the conditions are true. So since not of visited of I is 0 now, we get this condition false. So if of this, if it is false, that means it will not enter the if loop. So what happened? Visited of next node equal to 1. So the next node was initially defined in the previous slide. The next node was defined. So with respect to the value, I will be 0 now. So it is checked only for I equal to 0 now initially. Now it will not move here. It will check for I equal to 1. Okay, for is the loop. So I equal to 1. When the I equal to 1, it is distance of 1 is less than minimum distance ANDed with not of visited of 1. Now as visited of 1 is 0 now, only visited of 0 was made, start node was made here 1, visited of start node was made 1, because we want the distance from the start node to every other node. So what happens here is that here not of visited of I will come as 1. So distance of 1 is also less than the minimum distance. Distance of 1 we have from the figure, distance of 1 cross matrix, it is cost of 0 1, which is the second entry, which is equal to 4. So this value is also less than infinity. So this value is less than infinity. So as a result, this is infinity. This is also true, this is also true. When both the conditions are true for I equal to 1, so minimum distance will be distance of 1, so which is 4. So minimum distance is changed from infinity to 4, and the next node is written as 1 now. So 0 to 1 distance is calculated. Next is when we get 0 to 1, now next it checks for 2. Distance of 2 less than minimum distance is not true, because distance of 2 is not directly reachable, and minimum distance is now updated to 4, so it is not less than 4. So this condition is false for 2, 3 and 4 as well. So next it becomes visited of next node is now here updated as 1. Next visited of 1 becomes 1. That means 0 to 0 distance was found out. Now 0 to 1 distance is also found out, which is 4. Next what it does, it goes to the next loop. For I equal to 0, I less than and I plus plus, if not visited of I. If not visited of I is I, the value of I is initially 0. Visited of 0 is also 1 now. Visited of 1 is also 1. That means for 0 and 1 case, already we have the distance calculated directly, because they are the immediate neighbors. Now this will be true when visited of 2 is now 0, visited of 3 is 0, 4 is 0, which are not visited. Distances, minimum distance is not calculated. So visited of 2 will be equal to now visited of 2, visited of 3, visited of 4. All these will be true here, because those values are 0, not of 0 will be 1, if condition will be true. Now if the minimum distance plus cost of this is less than distance of I, that means if min distance plus cost of next node I, that means next node value is 1 there, I value is 2, so cost of here next node is 1, 1, 2. So cost of 1, 2, if it is less than the distance of, now here we consider 2, distance of 2. Distance of 2 is however infinity now. So what is minimum distance is 4 now, which was updated 0 to 1 distance, and cost of 1 to 2 is nothing but the distance from 1 to 2. With respect to this, now we want a distance from 0 to 2, 0 to 2. So 0 to 1, then 1 to 2 is the path now to be chosen. So 0 to 1 is 4. Now cost of 1 to 2 is 3. So 4 plus 3. As already the value which is in the cost matrix that we had entered initially is 0 to 2 is infinity, or it is high value 100. So now 4 plus 3 value here, 4 plus 3 value is less than that 100. So the distance of 2 gets replaced with the minimum distance plus cost of next node of I. That means it is 4 plus 3, which is equal to 7. Distance of 2 will be 7, and predecessor will be pred of 2 will be the next node, that will be equal to 1. That means to have a distance from 0 to 2, the intermediate node is 1, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, count is incremented, and this process will be continued. And similar way we find out 0 to 3 and 0 to 4. Next, this is about displaying the distance. For I not equal to start node, here initially I value is 0. So 0 is start node. So when I value is not equal to start node now, that means for the values of 1, 2, 3, all that, what it does is, it is distance will be displayed, which will be in the result. We get the result as distance of 1, starting from distance of 1. Distance of 1 will be entered as distance of I. Next, what is done is path will be displayed. So the path will be displayed as predecessor of j is made I, so 1. So j is equal to predecessor of j, that means 1 will be displayed. then this arrow will be typed followed by the next node, that is nothing but 0. So it will be while j is not equal to start node. Similarly, the distance of 2 is printed. Distance of 2 is equal to distance of 2, the value is updated, which was 7, and the path will be here. First 2 will be printed, then after that, which is I, then the value of j here, predecessor, will be 1 and arrow will be printed. Then this is continued. Once again, 1 predecessor is 0, so 0 will be printed. Next we have in a similar way, dist of 3 will be will get it as 8 and dist of 4 will be obtained as 15. So to implement this in C and C programming, what is done is C program is compiled using CC or GCC compilers. So it is done using CC filename.c or GCC filename.c. So to run the program, the command used is, first we do gedit, then the filename.c, and then we compile it using CC or GCC compiler. Then we run the program using ./a.outs. We do for all the part B programs same method. First we write it using gedit filename.c, then we compile it using CC filename.c, then we run it using ./a.out. Let us see for this program. Here what we do here is, initially first we open that gedit the program. So I have saved it as program 3.c. So this is a program. Which I had showed that time. The same program is typed here. So here I'll show you the output. So what is done is, once we have the program there, we'll be typing a program. Once we type the program CC, we compile it using CC program 3.c. So once we compile it, if there are errors will be displayed, then it should be ./a.out. So when we do this, we get first enter the number of nodes. So here for this example, we will be entering the node as 5 nodes. So enter it as 5. Then enter the adjacency matrix. Since we cannot draw the diagram here, we have to enter the adjacency matrix. So it is 0 space 4 space 100. When it is not reachable directly, it is 100. Then 8. Then 100. Enter. It is 4 space 0 space 3 space 100 space 100. Enter. Then it is 100 space 3 space 0 space 4 space 100. Then enter. Then it is 8 space 100 space 4 space 0 space 7. Then enter. Then 100 space 100 space 100 space 7 space 0. So it asks for enter the starting node. If enter it as 0, we will get the distance of 1 is 4, path is 0 to 1. Distance of 2 is 7, path is 0 to 1 to 2. Distance of 3 is 8, path is 0 to 3. Distance of 4 is 15, path is 0 to 3 to 4. This is how the output is obtained. This is all about Dijistra's algorithm. So here we can find the shortest routing path from the starting node, which we specify to all the nodes which are given in the network. We enter it as a cost matrix, and then the algorithm works by considering, as I have explained, works by considering the this algorithm. So remember about the Digitstra's algorithm. What it does is it checks for us initially all distance 1, distance 2, 3, 4 with respect to the start node. Only that one row we are concentrating now. Similarly, if we consider the start node as 1, the second row will be concentrating of the cost matrix. Similarly, third row, fourth row, based on the value of the start node it takes. Now here 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. Otherwise it will be 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Next what we do is here it checks for the condition, and based on that intermediate node will be chosen, and finally this part is just to print the output. So once the output is printed, we get the output displayed. So this is the example taken, and these are the iteration values that we obtain. Thank you.